acupuncture, naturopathy and ambulance. So for a great package, call Medibank Private.
I feel better now. I don't know the reason why you love me this way.
I don't know the reason why you're there every day.
But I know when I hold you near, you are the reason I am here.
To celebrate Toyota's Federation Cup at Flemington, Victorian dealers are racing to bring you Toyota's Photo Finish Frenzy. Save big on 3-door manual Echo, now from only $14,990. Save with huge factory bonuses on Camry 4 and V6 sedans. And save on the big V6 Avalon Conquest, now from $26,982 with air. The deals are huge, trade-ins are frantic. At your Victorian Toyota dealer's Photo Finish Frenzy, everyone's a winner. Sale ends May 12.
From now until May 18 this year, Medibank Private will welcome every new membership with 30 days free. So for 30 free days, there's never been a better time to join.
I feel better now.
You won't see it coming. You won't expect how it will unfold.
Oh, God.
Tuesday, you'll uncover a shocking secret.
Step down.
But it's not what you think.
Before you bother me with the patient again, make sure you've done all the appropriate tests.
Someone has a hidden motive.
Jumping to the wrong conclusions like that.
When you realize the truth,
You don't care about her, you don't care about me.
it will take your breath away.
You're insane!
Tuesday on Seven's All Saints.
Have you ever...
Spent the night in a police cell?
No.
Shaved your body hair?
No.
Been to a strip club?
No. No.
Have you ever met anyone this boring?
Never.
This is all about to change.
A party?
The last time we had a party, we were in bed by 11:30.
Who said he had no friends?
Hello?
I'm a friend of David's.
Who said he was a bore?
Who's the little tramp?
Who's that with Pete?
Hello, everyone.
It's gonna be one heck of a party.
Happy birthday, David.
All new Cold Feet, Tuesday 9:30.
Friday night football at Colonial Stadium. Matty Richardson following up his effort over Mick Martin, getting the spoil, the changeover of possession, and finds himself on the end of it and boots a goal for the Tigers.
And he's pretty happy about that, Dermot. Have a look at that.
Great to see that ISO footage of a bloke with a lot of emotion there. Let's have a look at the tail of the tape at half-time, Wolsey.
Well, I think Matthew Richardson, he's got 3 goals, but he's missed so many opportunities going for his marks. I think Mickey Martin's trailing him into those marking contests, so he's been struggling a bit, Mick. And Jason McCartney, towards the end of that second quarter, was getting behind Ottens.
Well, big Severio rocker. He was a bit of a package up forward for the Richmond defence to look after.
Well, I thought Sav did a pretty good job in that first half. He kicked a couple of goals and he gave 1 or 2 off, and he just presented. And terrific to see him put the, get the smothered ball and then snap it around the corner. Bonus goal for Sav.
Lee Colbert, how'd you see him in the first half?
I thought his first quarter was terrific. He had 9 possessions in that first quarter. Richmond didn't know who to match up on him. They tried Leon Cameron, they tried Bitterscombe, they tried Andrew Callaway, and I just thought he was terrific.
And we look at Lee Colbert. He's ended up with 11 possessions at half-time. Went a little bit quiet in the second quarter, but been a difficult matchup, as you say, for the Tigers. What about Richmond? They've been pretty dominant in the air, haven't they?
Well, you look at their tall forwards and you see the height of Matthew Richardson. He started the game so well. He was leading out to that pocket, and we also saw Brad Ottens getting plenty of the ball. They're both tall players, and I think that's the biggest worry for Dennis Pagan is this second half, how to keep those 2 fellas under control.
Well, there was one fantastic goal and that I loved in the second quarter, and he's a mongrel player, but you can't help but love him the way he goes about it, David King.
Oh, just terrific. That's just determination, isn't it? From the centre bounce, and he was at the feet of the ruckman. He's run 40, 50 metres, put it through, and absolutely delighted. He's one of my favourite players.
Absolutely. Speaking of little mongrels, he's a snoop. Andy Mars down in the Richmond's rooms and trying to find out as much as he can. Andy, what have you got for us?
Yeah, just waiting for some sort of confirmation on Dragosevic's knee. No official word from the Richmond rooms yet, and obviously it'll take some time. The consensus is it looks like a bad one, a combination anterior cruciate. We'll wait on that. We don't want to alarm anybody yet, but it doesn't look good for him. For the rest of the match, they look like they might be down three men, including Tawny, who's done a thigh, and Broderick, who seems to have a bit of a problem with a right Achilles or calf, and the physio's working hard on him before half-time. We'll see if he comes back after the break.
Thanks, Andy. Fingers crossed for Mark Dragosevic after half-time, and indeed for the rest of the season. Well, Wolsey, I know you get up on and you get out amongst it on a Tuesday evening. Do you get up at 9:30 on a Sunday morning for Sports World?
I do, Dermot. Yeah, I reckon you're going all right.
Oh, we'll have a go at it. Let's have a look at what...
Main Health, Australia's largest private healthcare network, presents the Main Sports Report.
Hello, Jim Wilson. Bulldogs skipper Chris Grant has broken his silence over the best and fairest scandal at the club, describing allegations by former Chief Executive Dennis Gallimberti of vote rigging as rubbish. Some good news, though, for the Doggies tonight, with Todd Curley's suspension cut from 4 weeks to 2 by the Appeals Board, and Mark Philippoussis is still hopeful of making a return from injury at Wimbledon. Enjoy the rest of the footy.
He can have his knee replaced today and be home tomorrow. She can be sure her smear test will be more accurate than ever before. And with keyhole surgery, he'll avoid the trauma of open heart surgery. As Australia's largest private healthcare network, we are committed to linking doctors and nurses with the best technologies to provide the very best healthcare imaginable.
That's the main difference.
Am I with Ansett? Absolutely.
Everyone you see, everyone you know is gonna shine. Absolutely. Shine. Absolutely. Everyone you see, everyone you know is gonna shine.
I'm just not sure.
Okay, take your time.
Number 5.
Number 5, step forward.
Oh, yes. I want to eat number 5. Donut King. The greatest tasting donuts in the world.
The Soviets are putting missiles into Cuba.
Missiles only take 5 minutes to get here.
From New Line Cinema.
We're talking about possible nuclear war.
Comes the story of the crisis.
It's just going to cost lives anyway we go.
That pushed us to the edge of destruction.
Those damn Kennedys are going to destroy this country if we don't do something about this.
And the men who pulled us back.
They want a war and they're arranging things to get one.
I am the Commander-in-Chief of the United States, and I say when we go to war.
13 days.
The goal for any good cook is taste. So if you want to spice up a salad or pasta, add Viva olives. Viva's ingredients enhance the natural flavours of the olives. They've got such a wide range too, with many different green and ripe varieties. Doesn't this look fantastic? Viva olives and oils really are a lifesaver. To enjoy real taste, look for Australia's award-winning Viva olives. Viva, a taste for life.
At Bunnings Warehouse, you'll find everything you need for home improvement at the lowest prices every day. Like metal duct vent, $14.97. Treated pine lattice fence extension, $21.95. Tastic 3-in-1 bathroom heater, $99.98. 1 litre vacuum flask, $17. Bostik, gap seal or zero nails, 2 for $4. If you happen to find a cheaper price on a stocked item, we'll beat it by 10%.
Bunnings Warehouse.
Lowest prices are just the beginning.
Bruce McAvenny, Talking Footy Tuesdays, with Caroline Wilson, Chief Football Writer for The Age, and Robert Walls, Premiership Player and Coach. Talking Footy, Tuesdays on 7.
The AFL, in association with its premier partner, Carlton and United, proudly presents the 2001 Premiership season.
Welcome back to our studio here at Colonial. Half-time, an 8-point margin to Richmond. Andrew Carter's with us, the chairman of the Kangaroos. Welcome, Andrew. It's been a good match, hasn't it?
Thanks, Bruce. Thanks for having us. Fantastic match. I think our young kids are having a real crack, and that's why they're in the side. And without the big captain down there at centre-half forward, I think we're having a fair go.
Andrew, everywhere you look, if you're a Kangaroo supporter or an observer of footy, there's been some bad news stories about the Kangaroos over the last few weeks. I mean, from a playing point of view, I guess from an administration point of view and a financial point of view, just where are you at the moment?
I think, Bruce, it's fair to say the club had a fairly disappointing loss last year. You know, the club lost in excess of $1 million. A lot of that was gate receipt based. The draw was a horrendous draw. I'd challenge many other Victorian clubs to have a draw like that, and they might have a similar result. But our job as a board is to turn that round. I think the first priority is to turn that loss into a profit for this year, and in fact we're on target to do that.
There's a lot of speculation about key people at your club, and one of them's your chief executive, Greg Miller. Is he staying?
Greg wants to stay with the Kangaroos. I think Greg knows he's been there for a long time, but he's got royal blue and white stripes in his heart and blood running through his veins. So he wants to be part of the Kangaroos as we go forward. He'll be at the Kangaroos, there's no doubt, next year.
Andrew, you talk about the draw, but I mean, you've brought some of this on yourself. I mean, you played a home game in Sydney in round 3. This is the first time you've been in Melbourne since round 1.
Bruce, we played Essendon in round 1. We've been on the road for 4 weeks. It's fantastic to be back Friday night in Melbourne, playing a Melbourne-based side at Colonial Stadium. But that's not all they're doing, Bruce. We don't control the draw. But certainly the Sydney game was a Kangaroos home game.
And memberships, I mean, absolutely vital for you.
Memberships, Bruce, our club has just been, what we've delivered our members in the last 9 years, 7 years, has been fantastic. They've been in the finals every year. Our members cannot book holidays in September. The reality is, whether they come to the game, whether they watch it on TV, listen to the radio, read a paper, we need Kangaroos members to renew. We've got 3,000 to go, and that's absolutely vital for us to achieve our goals.
And just finally, there's been a stability at board level at the club. I mean, has this been a good thing for the Kangaroos or not such a good thing?
Bruce, the Kangaroos have had the same board for 8 years. I was the only addition in '96. We had some retirements last year. We had 4 board members retire, and we've got some new blood coming on board. And in fact, we're looking for a couple of new board members as we speak.
OK, we got some new blood out on the field too, and they're going pretty well. Good to meet you, Andrew, and all the best.
Thanks, Bruce.
Terrific. Andrew Carter, the chairman of the Kangaroos. Hope you watch Talking Footy on Tuesday nights. I do, actually. I'm there.
I saw half of it, Bruce.
Oh, good on you. Terrific. Well, don't forget this Tuesday night again for Talking Footy with Woolsey and Caro on the couch.
I suppose if I said that I was a teacher by trade, and I don't think that I know everything, even though people that don't know me probably think that I do think that, if you understand it. It was a difficult time to change over at... you women, you asking these questions, you get me to answer.
We can't let you off here without asking about your reputation for constantly calling AFL headquarters after games, particularly last year, because of your dissatisfaction with the umpires.
No, that's not true.
That's your reputation.
Yeah, well, that's wrong then.
Tuesday, 10:30, Talking Footy.
I just love computers.
He's really into it. Sometimes I think I have to kick him out of here, else he'd never go home.
I didn't really want to go to uni. I didn't want to study full-time. So I started calling around the sort of firms that I'd like to work for.
Normally, we take graduates. I looked into the training that New Apprenticeships offered. I realised that Nick was perfect for us.
I just emailed Claire, the New Apprenticeships website. Now Claire thinks she thought of it, but I'm happy with that.
You'd be amazed where New Apprenticeships can take you these days. Authorised by the Commonwealth Government, Canberra.
Zoom, zoom.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, 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 yeah. Zoom. Yeah, zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, you know me. Yeah, zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Now you can buy the cool Nokia 3310 for just $1 on B's $9 per month plan. You'll be on a quality network, plus we'll give you free voicemail. So call B now on 13 33 44 or visit our website and buy direct and save.
Extra, extra, get something extra.
Your money buys extra for Mother's Day at Nextra. Like buy 2 videos and get a third free. Like romantic gel candles from $7.95. Plus, buy any Love It's title and you could win Mum a hotel check voucher to her favourite destination. See all the extras in your Nextra catalogue and take a little extra time to see what extra you can find at Nextra.
Extra, extra.
Ambipur have created a new perfume. A perfume especially for your car. Ambipur Car, the car air freshener with real perfume.
Work do this week. I'm going to get my hair done.
Yeah? Hey, well, listen, I think of you, Mark.
And it's got voice-activated dialing.
What's that?
Oh, here, I'll show you. Scott, it only responds to my voice.
Yeah? So what are you going to do?
I think I'm going to go short.
Oh, no, Sandy, keep it long.
Oh, absolutely. Long hair frames your dial perfectly, I reckon.
And I really love those, that kind of black stripe thing. Yeah. The two-toned effect.
Hey, guys, just be brutally honest, yeah? Am I thinning on top?
Am I with Ansett? Absolutely.